Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just an ambitious couple in love that loves reacting to Avatar the Last Airbender.
Yes, we do.
So this is season 3, episode number 5 that we're checking out today. And you can get all of our reactions in a playlist in the description of this video. And you can get early ad-free access to our reactions and see our full watch-along reactions on Patreon. Links in the description of this video. You ready to do this?
I'm very ready.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, Foxy.
Such a snort.
So many happy little snorts. It was like a happy snort symphony.
To find him and to end him.
All right, so now we're going to see this intense dude.
Very intense.
The beach. Hey!
It's gonna be great to hang out on the beach and do nothing.
We're being sent away on a forced vacation.
Doesn't your family have a house on Ember Island?
We used to come every summer when we were kids.
That was a long time ago.
Looked a lot bigger when you were kids, huh?
Who are these two beautiful women?
It's them.
It's Lou and me.
Oh.
Ember Island is a magical place. Can help you understand yourselves and each other.
Yeah, I was supposed to say.
Time
So-
to hit the beach!
Okay! They're not shy.
Nope.
It's your tattoos I'm worried about. There are walls all around us.
Someone could be standing on top of the wall.
Or that could happen.
Ah, that does look like a fun slide.
It does.
Oh, I'm scared.
This has got to be the most boring job in the Fire Nation. Nothing ever happened.
He was doing what I thought he was doing. Using his sword hilt to scratch his toes.
Avatar's alive. We better send a messenger hawk to the Fire Lord.
Best day ever. Of course.
You need some help unpacking?
Thanks. Could you scooch just a little bit more to the... Perfect.
Here,
Why would I want that?
don't girls like stuff like this?
Maybe stupid girls.
This is so pretty.
Hey, beach bums, we're playing next. See that girl with the silly pigtails? When she runs toward the ball, there's just the slightest hesitation of her left foot. I'm willing to bet a childhood injury has weakened her. Keep serving the ball.
Oh my god. She's just vicious.
Yeah, she is.
Way to ruin the game.
Seriously.
We defeated you for all time. You'll never rise from the ashes of your shame.
I'm having a party tonight. You should come by.
Aren't you going to invite us?
If we have
You don't
to.
know who we are, do you?
Don't you know who we are? We're Chan and Round John.
Yeah.
Just so you know, though, some of the most important teenagers in the Fire Nation are gonna be at this party, so try and act normal.
We'll do our best.
I love the menacing music.
Yes.
I'm so used to people worshiping us.
They should.
I wanted to see how people would treat us if they didn't know who we were.
Ember Island gives everyone a clean slate. Ember Island reveals the true you. To the party!
The grandmother's gonna go to the party?
Jeez.
Okay then. Who's that bird working for? Ah. Just reading something burns it. Oh well, he probably just wanted to get out to anybody else. That's why he burned it himself. But
I heard you telling someone you'd be partying from dusk till dawn. So we're here.
But that's just an expression.
We are the perfect party guests. We arrive right on time because we are very punctual.
She
I love-
clearly doesn't get out much.
I love seeing Azula cut loose.
That's a sharp outfit, Chan. You could puncture the hull of an Empire-class Fire Nation battleship, leaving thousands to drown at sea. Because it's so sharp.
Oh, this is the best episode.
First one's here, huh?
He thinks he's so great. What do you think of him?
I don't have any opinion about him.
You like him, don't you?
Oh my god.
Of course he'd be jealous. Of nothing.
I love the Azula in a sitcom that this is.
Yes.
But which one of us do you like?
I don't know. Boys won't leave me alone.
Those boys only like you because you make it so easy for them. It's not like they actually care who you are.
Ouch.
Oh, God.
I'm just jealous no one likes you.
Maybe I just said it because I was a little jealous.
You're the most beautiful, smartest, perfect girl in the...
Well, you're right about all those things. For some reason, when I meet boys, they act as if I'm going to do something horrible to them.
Because you probably are.
You probably would do something horrible to them. If you want a boy to like you, just look at him and smile a lot and laugh at everything he says, even if it's not funny.
Oh God.
Well, that's...
But it's gonna work.
Let's try it.
How you like it in this party?
Oh.
Oh no.
She's never laughed in her life.
Find me some food.
Sure.
Chan, I'm ready for a tour of the house.
Is this your first time on Ember Island?
I used to come here years ago.
It's a great place, if you like sand. Yeah, it's like, welcome to Sandyland.
I'm so funny.
Oh no.
Your arms look so strong.
Oh God.
Together, you and I will be the strongest couple in the entire world. We will dominate the earth.
I gotta go.
We will dominate the earth. Ooh.
That food was for my cranky girlfriend. Stop talking to my girlfriend.
It's just a party.
Oh.
What is wrong with you? You blow up over every little thing.
Yeah.
You have no passion for anything. You're just a big blah.
Yeah. I'd say so.
You're out of here. I was just leaving.
Have fun by yourself, loser boy.
Nice.
Yeah, very clever. What the hell?
You're all gonna think I'm crazy, but it feels like a metal man is coming.
Not crazy.
What the hell? Cyclops, okay.
What is he? Yeah, I'm with you, Appa.
Damn.
I thought I'd find you here.
Those summers we spent here seem so long ago.
Come down to the beach with me. This place is depressing.
I'm surprised it depresses her.
Yeah.
Are you cold?
I'm freezing.
I'll make a fire. There's plenty of stuff to burn in there.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
This is crazy! How can we beat a guy who blows things up with his mind?
I'll try to distract him.
Yeah, because there's no way you're the one he wants. Oh, ow! Clever.
He made himself like an Iron Man suit out of rocks.
Well, that was random.
I get the feeling he knows who we are.
But who the hell is he?
Yeah, like, I don't care how I get what those powers are.
It's a painting of your family.
You think I care?
I think you do.
You don't know me, so why don't you just mind your own business? No, you don't. You're stuck in your little Ty Lee world where everything's great all the time. I'm so pretty. Look at me. I can walk on my hands.
Nailed it. Great impression.
Circus freak.
Oof.
Do you have any idea what my home life was like? At least I'm different now. Circus freak is a compliment.
You couldn't get enough attention when you were a kid, so you're trying to make up for it now.
But even with all of that attention, your aura is this dingy, pasty.
I'm sorry I can't be as high-strung and crazy as the rest of you. You want a teary confession about how hard my childhood was? I was a rich only child who got anything I wanted as long as I behaved.
You had a controlling mother who had certain expectations, and if you strayed from them, you were shut down.
You want me to express
Nice
myself?
therapy session.
Leave me alone!
My life hasn't been that easy either, May.
That doesn't excuse the way you've been acting.
I'm back home now. My dad talks to me. I should be happy now. But I'm not. I'm angrier than ever, and I don't know why.
Who are you angry at?
Who are you angry at, Zuko?
Yourself. You disappointed yourself.
Answer the question, Zuko.
Talk to us.
Come on, answer the question.
Come on, answer it.
I'm angry at myself.
There it is.
Why?
Because I'm confused. Because I'm not sure I know the difference between right and wrong anymore.
I know one thing I care about. I care about you.
Yay!
Well,
you go.
those were wonderful performances, everyone.
I guess you wouldn't understand, would you, Azula? Because you're just so perfect.
Well, yes, I guess you're right. I don't have sob stories like all of you. I could sit here and complain how our mom liked Zuko more than me, but I don't really care. My own mother thought I was a monster. She was right, of course, but it still hurt. You know what would make this trip really memorable? We've got some bad news, Chan.
Ooh.
Party's over.
Yep. Great memories at the beach.
Amazing.
I love the sitcom episode with, you know, the villains or whatever. That was great. Zuko's not a villain. I mean, you know,
He's a complicated character.
yeah, he's a complicated character, and Mayan Tai Lee, same thing, but like Azula was fantastic in this episode. She was right, of course, but you know, it still hurts. She was so funny in this. Yeah, like I want her to have her own show, and like in this style. Azula trying to be normal.
It was fantastic to see her try to like interact normally
Fish
and
out of
socially with
Yeah.
other people. She failed, and it was wonderful to see her fail.
Mhm.
And it was the beach scene, like the heart of the episode. It's so clear that Zuko's not happy because of how short-tempered he is. Like when people are happy, when people are at peace, they don't get so easily frayed like that over the tiniest little things. Like that's one thing that I always notice in myself and in Ken. When something's bothering us or we're just stressed out, is the fact that like we get short-tempered. It doesn't mean that that's the thing that we're mad at, but like we're mad, and so anything else just kind of adds to it, and so we get really short. And so it was so clear that something was bothering him, and it's so easy for us to know, like, dude, it's yourself. You let yourself down. You had your big decision moment and you failed it. You let yourself down because you know better now.
Mm-hmm.
But it took him so long to get to that. And I kind of love the whole, like, who is it, Zuko? Who is it? Who is it? Like the mounting pressure until finally he gets there. And I don't even think he realized what he was saying until he'd already spit it out.
So the assassin, like, is that? I mean, it looks like he's just blowing stuff up with his mind, like with his third eye. Like he's like a cyclops and like shooting like an energy beam out of there. But it's I mean, he's from the Fire Nation, so it's fire coming out of there. But like, how does he do that?
Well, the third eye is supposed to be like a major spiritual center.
Yeah, right.
So I'm not that well versed in spiritualism, but I do know that little bit that like the chakra here and stuff, like the third eye is supposed to be like, if you were to get some sort of like clairvoyance or to be like sort of at one with the universe and get that sort of like how the Avatar was trying to go and like leave stuff behind so that he could get premonitions and whatnot.
Open up his different chakras. Yeah.
Exactly. Like that, the third eye is supposedly where we as people might have the ability to connect to the universe and get that kind of. So you would think that would be like a good thing and you're open-minded and spiritual and at one with the universe. This guy seems like a dick. So
he's an assassin. Of course he's a dick.
Yeah, but like he's part machine, he's part human, he's got the chakra thing. Like what's going on?
There's a lot going on there that I know we'll eventually get some answers to. But pretty cool to see him in this episode and taking on the group and them like knowing just like, all right, no, F this, out of here. Let's hop on and get away from this dude. He's too intense.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was pretty impressive to see like Angatar and Toph all trying to defend against his attacks, and yet it meant nothing. Like his little Cyclops beam was so powerful that it didn't matter if they fought back with earth or water or air. Nothing.
Yeah.
It went right through it. That's pretty scary. I think that's the first time they've come up against a foe who like is in and of himself a one-man army that maybe could take them out.
Azula, I mean, they had like Iroh and Zuko.
True.
And, yeah.
I don't like giving her credit.
I know.
I have a problem with that. He's got magical powers. He stands taller than Azula.
He's just got, I don't know, different kind of powers. I don't know if they're magical. I mean, all of them have magical powers, all the benders.
Yeah, but none of the rest of them have an eye in their forehead.
This is true. It's a painted eye. They could paint an eye in their foreheads. Maybe then they could shoot fire out of it.
Maybe. All they need to do is get the right kind of tattoo artist.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
And got a stupid arrow, and he could have gotten an eye that shoots fire out of it.
He chose poorly.
He did choose poorly. Fail. Azula admitting that she was jealous of Ty Lee. Didn't think that was possible, that she could actually admit any like flaw in herself.
And saying that their old home was depressing. That surprised me too. I mean,
yeah.
She does seem so sociopathic and so proud and arrogant that while those two confessions were really seemingly kind of throwaway confessions of a feeling and very small in terms of like how she spoke them and like sort of the framing of those moments, they struck me as being pretty darn big, that like we saw any inkling of her having any kind of basic human emotion.
Yeah.
And the ability to be depressed by a house that held happy memories for them at one time. And to admit that you're jealous of a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we all get that, but Azula has always seemed so not like the rest of us.
Yeah, and to think that she would even care, like, if boys liked her, you know? Because, I mean, she just seems so mature and, like, older than she actually is. She doesn't seem like a teenager.
No.
She's like 35 years old and just, like, yeah, this... I don't know, badass boss bitch that doesn't give a fuck about anybody and like what they care and what they think about her, and just wants to like dominate and destroy everyone, kind of like she did like in the volleyball match. Like that was the best.
That was insane.
And she burst in nuts.
We've destroyed you forever.
Forever. So that's just her more fish out of water scenarios like that. Oh man. After Iroh, she might be my second favorite character now.
I will admit that, like, while I have very much disliked Azula because of just kind of like the driving force behind her character, this was very enjoyable. And it did actually humanize her in a weird way.
It did, yeah. This very much humanized her.
This episode that showed her not being a human in a weird way humanized her.
Yeah. And... you know, we talked about how we kind of were hoping not for that because she made such a good villain that we wanted her to, like, you know, not really have any sort of like redeeming qualities. And it was like she was like fun to hate. But this was still like I'm not sorry about this. This was great. This is, like I said, it's gonna be one of my top 5 episodes probably of the entire series.
Well, and I don't think like her being socially awkward redeemed her. It's not like they like went when everybody else had their like childhood sob story.
Yeah.
Like, all of these rich kids sitting around having their childhood sob stories. She was like, yeah, I know. I was rich and a badass and awesome. And yeah, my mom thought I was a psycho and that sucked, but I'm awesome. Like, you know, she wasn't joining in the like pity party. She really was like, I am who I am. And I fully accept it.
Mm-hmm. That would be rough if thought your mom looked at you like that. Like you were, there was something wrong with you and you were psychotic. Yeah, that wouldn't be easy, but at the same time, you know, just prove her wrong instead of proving her right.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of makes you wonder, like, if that hadn't been said about her at such a young age, would she have grown into the person she is, having like, because she obviously chose to lean into it.
Yeah, with her dad and everything like that, and she was her dad's like little.
Yeah, so it just makes you
project.
wonder, like, if it hadn't been assumed that she was a monster, and if she'd had a little more of a softer touch and influence in her life, would she have turned out that way?
It's tough to say, you know. I mean, the whole nature versus nurture debate, I think it is definitely a little bit of both. So she probably would have turned out a little bit better. But I think that, you know, there's always a villain inside.
All I'm saying is Azula could have been Dexter.
Yeah.
If she'd had a better influence.
Yeah, she'd still like want to like kill and murder and like destroy people, but like
she could have used it for good.
Yeah, in a good way. Exactly. Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want early ad-free access and to see our full watch-along reactions, check out Patreon. Links in the description of this video. Thanks so much for seeing our reaction for Avatar the Last Airbender, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.